Greetings. This is Rabbi Aaron Boxt from Temple Beth Shalom in Ocala, Florida. Back once again for my podcast. This week has been a devastating week um, for the entire Jewish community, the entire Jewish world, more specifically for the Bibas family and the Lifshitz family. Um, Shiri Bibas, Ariel Bibas, and Kfir Bibas, and Oded Lifshitz, four people who were kidnapped by Hamas in October 7th, in the October 7th war attack, and brutally murdered, tortured first, and then killed. Um, Israel now, thank God, thank God, thank God, has their remains and they will receive proper burial, as is Jewish custom. But there's so much to say, yet so many words that are just not possible to say right now. Many questions. First of all, Hamas paraded these four coffins out in front of in front of the Palestinian people with guns in the air and people clapping to music and it being like a rock concert. And these were people who were tortured and killed by Hamas and civilians as well in the Palestinian, in the Gaza Strip. Two babies, two children, a mother, and Oded Lifshitz. Their names are etched in our hearts, in our memory, forever. We say Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for a blessing, and of course, their memories will be for a blessing because that's how we have hope. And I know there are members of the non-Jewish community out there that are just as agitated and upset and devastated by this, and even some who are speaking out against Hamas and against the atrocities and who are being righteous Gentiles. Thankful as a Jewish community for them, whether they're politicians in the United States or uh, um, people from various different backgrounds around the world that are speaking out. Thank you on behalf of the Jewish community. And that does bring us comfort and that does bring us hope, but still, the brutal torture and murder of these innocent civilians just because of where they lived and of who they were. Hamas is not an organization of peace. Hamas is not an organization uh, that adheres to any laws of morality or any laws of peace, or all they care about and all they do is whatever they want. And they have there's nothing to say to excuse what they have done. And I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, well, there's this and there's that." No. I am only talking about what Hamas has done and what those who were not in Hamas, who tortured, who played a part in the torturing and the killing of these innocent human beings. It is it is terror. It is pure, unadulterated evil. Evil on earth. And I only hope that there is some way in which the families, the Bibas family and the Lifshitz family, can find some way to be comforted and to keep hope alive for the future. My heart is broken for them. The tears are easily streaming for them. But we can't give up hope. We have to believe that there has to be a way for this to end peacefully, or just without any more death, without any more torture. I I think about what it's like living in Israel, surrounded on all sides by people who perhaps hate you because of who you are or because of where you live. How that must feel. And then when something like this happens, when there's an attack and then a war follows and then torture and murder continues, my heart goes out to all of my Israeli friends and family and all Israelis that I don't know and all innocent people in the world. My heart goes out to them. Shiri, Ariel, Kfir, Oded, Zichronam Livracha, may your memories always be for a blessing. And I conclude my blog, my podcast this week with a prayer that I wrote today. Look at their pictures, know their names. There are no words to describe the agony felt by their families. Today the tears flow easily as my heart is torn. I turn to the words of my heart for some sort of comfort. I close my eyes, starting to pray, wondering what is next. I know God hears me. When will we hear God? Day by day we trudge forward, and the pain just lingers. For so long we hoped. Do we still hope today? We mourn. Amen.